Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, we are jumping right into a classic digital marketing dilemma today. We're taking a deep dive into that really delicate balance between generating immediate leads, when you absolutely need the phone to ring right now, and building a long-term digital strategy that's going to sustain your business for years to come. This source material beautifully breaks down the timeline of online growth, and I can't wait to unpack how all these pieces fit together. So let's start right at the beginning with a question that honestly creates a lot of panic for local business owners. Do you actually need a website before running Google Ads? Imagine this scenario. You desperately need new customer leads today to keep the lights on, but you either don't have a fully functional website or the one you do have looks like it was built back in 2005 and barely works. It's stressful, right? You might be sitting there wondering if you're completely locked out of the digital advertising game until you spend months building a new site. Well, the answer is kind of a double-edged sword. Yes, it's technically possible. Google actually offers specific ad formats, like call ads, that completely bypass the need for a traditional website. But the truth, you are leaving serious money on the table. Without a site, you completely lose the ability to track visitor behavior. You can't retain their attention to explain your services, and you are totally locked out of building advanced campaigns, like remarketing. So it's a heavily restricted way to play the game. Here's our roadmap for This Explainer. Number 1, quick fixes for leads. Number 2, the cost of bad websites. Number 3, the keyword budget drain. And number 4, websites, the long-term play. Okay, let's dive into part 1, quick fixes for leads, short-term solutions. If you don't have that full website built yet, your absolute best first move is to start with a landing page. This is way faster and significantly cheaper than designing an entire website from scratch. A landing page basically gives your paid ad traffic an immediate, highly focused destination to land on. You aren't just sending them out into the void. You're giving them a specific place to arrive that you actually control. And here's the crazy part. Landing pages actually perform better for ad traffic than regular home pages. Why? Because they have a single goal focus. They are ruthlessly designed to do just one of 3 things: get the visitor to call, get them to fill out a form, or get them to book an appointment. A normal website homepage is full of distractions, about us pages, blog links, company history. A landing page strips all of that away and just demands action. Another incredibly powerful short-term tool is Google Local Services ads. These offer 3 massive advantages. First, they're pay-per-lead, not pay-per-click, which is just huge for controlling your budget. Second, they slap this highly trusted Google Guaranteed badge right on your listing at the very top of the search results. And third, you need 0 website to launch them. It's highly recommended to run these right alongside your landing pages because they capture users at totally different touchpoints. Some folks will call straight from the ad, while others want to click through to your landing page first. All right, moving to part 2, the cost of bad websites, the hidden trap. Now, if you're going to use a website or a landing page, Google's system actively judges it. They prioritize user experience above everything else. So there are 4 key steps your page absolutely has to nail. First, respond to user intent. If they search for an emergency plumber, your page needs to scream emergencies, not your 20-year company history. Second, offer a smooth, fast browsing experience. Third, it has to be optimized for mobile because that's where the vast majority of local searches happen today. And fourth, the content on your page must perfectly match the message in your ad. This all boils down to your quality score. This is Google's internal rating of your user experience. If your page fails on those 4 steps we just looked at, people are going to click your ad, realize the page is clunky, and immediately bounce right off. Google sees that fast bounce rate and drops your quality score. And what happens then? They actively penalize you. You end up paying higher costs per click and getting shoved down into worse ad positions. You literally end up paying more money for fewer results, simply because the website is bad. Which brings us to part 3, the keyword budget drain strategic mistakes. It's wild how often businesses drain their budgets simply by picking the wrong words, even when they do have a functional website. Bidding on broad, generic keywords like roofing means you are competing against every other business in your market, including those massive national chains with endless budgets. It's incredibly expensive. Contrast that with a smart strategy, targeting specific, high-intent phrases like emergency roof repair in Austin. These longer phrases signal real purchase intent. If someone types that, they need help right now. It converts far better and costs a fraction of the price. Strategy really matters here. Preventing wasted clicks isn't just about spending less money. It requires a proper strategy to align exactly what people are searching for with exactly what they see when they click. If they search for emergency repair, the ad must say emergency repair, and the landing page must say emergency repair.
That perfect alignment is the secret sauce that turns ad spend into actual customers.
And finally, part 4, websites, the long-term play. There's an incredibly powerful reality we have to confront here. Listen to this. Ads are rented attention. The moment you stop paying, the leads stop coming. A website, on the other hand, works for you around the clock. This drives home a stark point. Ads are a fantastic, super powerful tool, but they create a temporary, dependent pipeline. You are entirely at the mercy of your daily budget. Think of it like real estate. Relying solely on Google Ads is like renting an apartment. It gives you immediate shelter, immediate leads, which is great. But investing in an owned website is like building equity in a house. When you just rent, sure, it works for the short term, but you aren't building an independent asset that actually lasts and grows in value over time. The power of building that equity is just massive. With a real website, you can build a customer database. You can drop a tracking pixel to create specific audiences for remarketing, meaning you can show ads later to people who visited your site but didn't buy. Over time, your campaigns get smarter. But the absolute biggest point is that last one, ranking organically in search results through SEO. A well-built website eventually starts showing up in Google for free. This is exactly why websites beat ads for long-term growth. They eventually eliminate your total dependency on having to pay for every single click. So what is the ultimate winning formula here? Deploy a landing page right now for immediate triage. Use it to run specific high-intent ads so you can generate cash flow and leads today. But do not stop there. You absolutely must invest in building your full, robust website in parallel behind the scenes. Because ultimately, your website and your ads need to work as a team. When you finally align an excellent, user-friendly, SEO-optimized website with highly targeted Google Ads, every single advertising dollar you spend starts working exponentially harder. You capture the immediate need with your ads, and you capture the long-term, organic, trust-building search traffic with the website. The results compound. So I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Take a hard look at your own digital marketing budget right now and ask yourself, are you just renting your leads month to month? Or are you actively building an asset that lasts? It's a game-changing question for the future of any business. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this explainer. I hope this helped clarify your next steps, and I'll catch you on the next one.